Erin,
that had happened.
my relationship with Simon is way more inappropriate than Morgan and Sasha. What are you talking about?
Are you sure?
I mean, I'll send Simon pictures of like my bikini shots and have him pick which one's best.
Oh, that's true. So
Yeah.
then should I be threatened?
I mean, honestly, yes, you should.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all about what's the underlying energy, right? And there is underlying energy between Morgan and Sasha where sad to say there is no underlying energy with Simon and I.
Oh. I know. He'll be wanting to hear that. Welcome, new people. You should know that we are never prepared. We are always wearing sweats. We're never wearing makeup.
I would almost consider myself the MC of this podcast. I am the narrator.
So welcome. We hope you enjoy this.
Are we live?
We're live.
Well, it's officially happening. I have it's officially it's we're here. We've arrived.
Where are we?
I have arrived to my elder years. I have a pinched nerve. I am our father.
Wow.
I can barely move. I can't get comfortable in my sleep. I had a physical therapist here. I have a pinched nerve for the first time in my life that I got from just doing an everyday. No, I did something. I thought it was a good idea. No, but like the younger me could have withstood this. The younger me could have handled what I did. As you know, you were with me in New York. You were also there. I was there for a week. I didn't stretch. I barely walked. And then I come home a week later after a long flight. We were delayed 3 hours, as you know.
Yes, I was on that flight. Yeah.
Yep. And I thought it would be a good idea to just walk in my door, say hi to the kids, and then go straight into a deadlift.
Oh, interesting choice. It's weird to picture just like coming home and just like looking to deadlift.
Yeah, like I just thought that was a good idea. Like, hey kids, mommy's home after not seeing you for a week. I'm going to walk over to my weights and I'm going to do a deadlift.
Oh, don't come rushing over to mommy. Mommy has to deadlift.
I hugged them.
You hugged them.
We exchanged pleasantries. We all the things.
How are you? Great to see you. Nice
Mommy's
to meet you.
Back. And
Mommy
then
needs to deadlift.
Mommy needs to deadlift.
Sara, I don't know if this will make you feel better or worse about it being like age related or whatever, but new research has come out about stretching.
That it's bad for you?
It's not that it's bad for you. It's that it does not prevent any injuries. It doesn't do anything. Stretching before activities does not make any difference for injuries.
I mean, is this like you got this information on the Daily Mail, your news source, or what?
I don't remember the news source, but it was somewhere on my phone.
Oh,
you've been totally on my phone.
You've been spending way too much time at CNN.
Well, CNN is a real news source. Did you think it was like a gossip site?
Is it? Is it though? No, but oh my God. So we watched. It was amazing. And I have to just say, you just like, you're like a deer in headlights when I'm not next to you. You know? You are just like, you don't have a lot to, you're just like a deer in headlights.
You didn't think I did great without you.
No, you were great, but you were very stoic. Like do you lose your personality?
I was on the news, Sara.
You know what?
I wore a turtleneck and I was like, I'm here for the news.
You were doing one of the things that I do when I
was being Elizabeth Holmes.
When I bring my briefcase and the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, you were just like, you left your personality in the car.
When you got
hello,
to Dawn. Hello, Dana.
Yeah.
It's Erin Foster.
Yeah, but she's like a serious.
That's why I was being serious.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I could like mess with her and like make jokes and stuff. By the way, you just saying that thing about stretching and feeling old, what it was making me think about is that I just found out that reading glasses in the UK. Do you know what reading glasses are called in the UK?
Okay, so yeah, this is also from the Daily Mail. What you're about to tell us?
No, this is from a fellow writer of mine told me this.
Okay. Yes, I wear reading glasses.
Okay. In England, do you know what reading glasses are called?
Bifocals. Spectacles.
Nope. Spectacles is funny. Nope. They're called 44s. Do you know why?
Oh, because when you hit 44, that's when shit goes down.
When you hit 44, that's when you need glasses.
And shit went down for me way earlier than that.
Oh.
But what's weird is that when I go to I think I need a new eye doctor. Because when I go to him, he's like, you have incredible vision. I'm like, but I have to work.
But that's really weird.
I think because distance, I'm very good with distance.
Yeah, but he knows the difference between like short-sighted and nearsighted. I mean, nearsighted and farsighted.
Although
I don't think he's like, oh, I forgot to check you for distance.
I
forgot to check you for closeness.
Farsighted, nearsighted. I'll tell you what the real kicker is. I mean,
you got cataract energy.
I actually don't know what cataracts are. What are those? Is that when you need the surgery?
I think it's like when you're really old, like in your 90s.
No, but I think it's hereditary. Like our parents aren't cataractic.
I don't think that's a word. I mean, our mom wears glasses.
I'll tell you what's crazy is when you are at a restaurant and it's dark and you got to pull out the flashlight to look at the menu. I mean, Erin.
Yeah. Like what happens if you like date someone really young?
You just memorize the menu before you get to the restaurant.
So smart.
Duh. You literally you know what you're having. What are you talking about?
So smart. Or you're like, or you know what you do is you just immediately go, what are the specials?
I never want the specials. The specials are always disgusting.
I know, but guess what?
I never want those.
You're going to need to eat the specials because if you can't read the menu and then they say lobster ravioli is a special tonight, you're getting lobster ravioli because you're not going to say to your date, I need you to read this.
I would throw up.
I have cataracts.
I would throw up. You know who I am? I'm, you watched The Housewives of Miami, right? I'm Kiki. Like, I don't want to eat any of that. Did you see when she gagged eating oysters?
Yes.
What do you think went wrong?
Like eats bugs and stuff.
What do you think happened to us that our mom gave us such a pathetic palate? It's pathetic, Erin.
First of all, both of our parents are responsible. Our dad eats like canned beans, like as an exotic meal.
Right.
And ketchup and like eggs.
You know me. I always blame the woman.
You love to blame the woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Love that about you. We need more women protecting men. But what I was going to say is that don't say we, because I actually am a much more adventurous eater than you. And it's actually very annoying because, you know, in the Russian community, I have a very bad reputation. Oh, I hear your daughter.
Yeah. You know what she's doing? She's homesick. When she's homesick, she does not get her phone. Yes. School's not almost out, V. It's 1:20.
Oh my God. It's so scary. Good for you for standing your ground. Does she have any like loopholes she can go do?
So we'll obviously edit out her mental breakdown right now, but this is a cautionary tale. Yeah, don't give your kids a cell phone. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I appreciate you standing your ground. I mean, I respect you standing your ground. And I really love her. First of all, she sounds really sick.
No, this is a problem with her medication. She's on, she's on a biologic drug, which is a very, very, very strong drug. So
it weakens your immune system.
It weakens your immune system. So when you get a cold, it's not just a cold. It turns into a 4-day high fever. I mean, it really does suck for her. It really,
because what she has is autoimmune. So then it has to mellow out your immune system, and then you can get more sick. That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, what I was saying is that it's really annoying because I have a really bad reputation in the Russian community for several reasons.
Not just the Russian community.
Oh, in all communities. Okay.
I mean, not all, but more than just the Russian.
Okay, got it. But mainly the Russian community, they are obsessed with celebrating things. And I'm like, not trying to celebrate everything. They love to, big toasts. And I'm kind of like, just want to keep quiet. They want to do shots all the time. I'm not a big drinker. They always want to dance at every party. I'd like to sit there and talk to one person. And then really just a lot of exotic foods. I would use the word exotic. A lot of foods that I'm just trying to not eat, And so to them, I don't eat anything, which is annoying because in my family, I'm the adventurous eater. You don't even eat cooked fish. You wouldn't ever order salmon. I eat I would eat like a crab something. I go to sushi. You don't even eat sushi. I am, for a foster, a very adventurous eater and I get no credit at all.
Yeah. No.
I'm in the wrong world.
I remember Tommy's family when I first met him. They would talk shit about me in German about my eating habits, because I just wanted the bread, the potatoes, veggies,
you're way worse than me. Way worse.
But the Russian world is insane. I mean, they're giving 4-month-olds caviar. I mean, it's
that's actually really good for them.
No, I know but I mean, it's just a world that it's far removed from any world that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So that's
all right. So your teen is scary.
Yeah. So we have a rule. If you are homesick, you do not get your phone. You can have during school hour. You don't get to stay home from being sick.
Because then she'll want to stay home just to be chit-chatting on the phone.
You don't get to stay home from being sick to be then, scrolling TikTok. It's not how we're...
But then that's sad that she's going to miss the Halloween because she's sick.
I know.
I mean, nothing to do with the phone. I'm just saying it sucks that she's sick now.
I know. And thank God she got her, dirndl from Trashy Lingerie.
Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I found a charge on my card. And
Sarah Foster.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have... I saw her have a dirndl for when she did her school report thing in front of everyone.
You think
2 years
she's
ago.
trying to wear that dirndl? The one that goes to her ankles and has a turtleneck and a... You think that's the dirndl she's trying to wear for Halloween?
Oh my God. I guess that one was a little modest.
She'll be 15.
Oh my God. Well, that's what I want her to wear. I like the length of that skirt.
At 15, I was wearing Frankie B's with my butt crack hanging out in bikini tops to parties.
Yeah, but that's a cautionary tale. How to ruin your life.
Remember when I used to wear overalls with a bra under? I would wear overalls and a bra.
Listen, in your defense, it was very 2000s.
90s, yeah. And
it was very 90s.
I might have been dressing like a hoe, but I wasn't a hoe. I never was hooking up with guys.
You weren't hoeing it up.
I wasn't hoeing it up.
No, I made up for all that for you.
Yeah.
You got married very young, though. Sarah got married in 5th grade. A little young. It was a big deal. It was a big event. Big event. I think I was in the wedding.
I actually doubt you were even invited to the wedding.
Oh, but I was at the same school.
Yeah,
so
you would have been.
You couldn't really keep me out.
You would have been like a lurker trying to see what's happening, what's going on over there.
Oh, what's the event? And they're like, there's a wedding. And I'm like, oh, who's getting married? And they're like, Sarah Foster. And I'm like, huh.
Oh, that's cool.
I know her. They're like, no, you don't.
Don't you have great memories? I have such good memories of public school in Calabasas. It was just a good time. It was a good time.
I struggled as a young person internally.
Yeah.
So I can't say I was living it up as a 5th grader. I was tortured. I was traumatized. I was just very emo. I was going through so much. My life is much better today than it was when I was that age.
Do you really believe this, or do you think this is just this narrative you've leaned into?
I think
you really think you were this traumatized.
No, I mean traumatized. I mean dramatic, but I think I just was very I was very in my head. I couldn't really let loose and relax. I was always
anxious,
worried about something.
Yeah. I hope Noah doesn't have to deal with that.
Oh, I hope so too.
She's already so much happier than you were. She's so happy
as a baby. I don't think you even remember what I was like as a baby.
I've seen footage.
Well, she's just a really happy baby.
No, it's not normal.
It'd be hard to
she
compete
smiles.
with that.
She literally...
she tried to bite me yesterday, though. She can be wild.
I mean, Charles Manson could walk up to her and she would just smile as big as could be.
Well, that's not good.
She's just the happiest baby, but she bit you on your face, or...
No, it's just she doesn't really have her words yet, So yeah. I picked her up because she really wanted to walk in the parking garage. And I'm like, girl, you can't do that. Either hold my hand or I carry you. I picked her up and she just went right for my shoulder.
The most dangerous baby, as our little brother.
Brother Rennie, he calls her the world's most dangerous baby because, well, technically she bit him on the nose, but he was space invading. Yeah. He was space invading. He was pushing his nose up against hers. I warned him. I said, Rennie, I really think, why do I hear my child?
Oh, God.
Okay, hold on. Let me go address why she's awake.
What? You heard us talking about you being the most dangerous baby, and now you're here?
No, this is crazy. You got to go to sleep. She hasn't slept at all. She needs to sleep. This segment is sponsored by Chase Sapphire Reserve. I mean, it really is just a no-brainer to get this card.
They just make your life easier.
The kind of perks that you get with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, it's crazy. Between the dining credit at one of their Sapphire Reserve exclusive table restaurants, the $500 Edit hotel credits, and a $300 travel credit that's just in general. It's pretty remarkable.
Wait, but also the airport lounge. Like
The airport lounge is so good.
You know, no more like you only get into these lounges if you're flying first class. You know what I mean? Like if you're someone like me, I fly economy, unlike Erin who flies first class. So I still want to be in the lounge. I still want to feel.
Yeah, I don't think that's happened in a long time, to be fair.
Okay, Erin, but the reality is we've been card members for a long time. Our membership with this card predated long before we knew all the very cool people at Chase. And until we were partnering with them, we've been card holders. I think that's actually why they wanted to partner with us, because we've talked about the card before.
They're like, you use this card a lot.
Yeah, they were like,
should we do a
probably, like we should probably throw them a bone. They do talk about it a lot. Okay, let's get to questions.
Great. Question number 1. Going away for a week, how do you fit everything into a carry-on feels impossible?
Well,
okay, I have a hot take on here. You don't need to stress about forcing all of your stuff into a carry-on. You want to have all the things you want. Just think about it this way. I'm just saying, I know we're talking about Chase. When you use your Chase Sapphire Reserve card, you get points every time. So if you get a little bag charge, swipey, use your Chase card, you're getting points, and then you can use that for something else.
Okay, Erin, wait, what do you think of the viral airport theory? I'm not on board with this. Okay. So it's a trend that was popularized on TikTok. Okay, it suggests arriving at the airport 15 minutes before a flight's departure time. Proponents believe this saves time waiting at the airport, but experts at the TSA warn against it due to the high probability of, this is ridiculous. Also, then you're so stressed. You can't enjoy the lounge. I like to be chill before I get on the flight. Being rushed is the worst. Also, what if you want to get like a water? Because drinking...
Love getting a water.
The water on the flight is usually out of a plastic bottle. So
nope, I don't like that. Okay, last question we have. How to choose a trip months in advance when it's hard to decide. We went through this for our Europe trip because we had a wedding in Paris and we were like, where do we go around Paris that's somewhere in Europe? And there's too many options. So when you have a Chase Sapphire Reserve card, look for one of their edit hotels.
By the way, their edit hotels, my favorite hotel, the hotel I stay at in New York City, is part of the edit.
Correct. Anyway, they've got lots of perks, guys. Enjoy.
They have lots of perks. Enjoy.
See more rewards at chase.com/reserve-it. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A., member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
You don't understand. This is really brutal. Like I was laying in bed and I was like, if I didn't have my arms, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. Like if I didn't have my arms I would not be able to get out of bed. And it was just such a reminder that we really take for granted waking up every day and feeling great. All the times I wake up and I feel good and I'm on my way to Ben Bruno and I'm bench pressing and I never stop and go, how grateful, how lucky am I to be able to have this strength, to just feel normal, to feel good. And now that I literally I can't tie my shoes, I'm like, I got to get back into my gratitude.
For sure.
For sure. You know what else I was thinking of? I don't have a docket, but I'm thinking about the trick or treating later. We're going to trick or treat. Yeah. Normally, I'll go to a friend's, right? So I can kind of base there, put my bag down, have a bathroom. What are people supposed to do what if you have to pee trick or treating?
Wait, like in a costume?
No, like.
You just pee before you head out?
Yeah, but what if you have to pee while you're trick or treating? You're supposed to say to a stranger, like, trick or treat, can I use your bathroom?
Oh, no, I wouldn't let somebody come in.
No, I know. So what happens? You just pee on the street? Like, what do you do?
I mean, we've been trick or treating many times and
we
just
always
pee.
Trick or treat at our friend's house. Now I'm trick or treating. I'm just going to a random street where I don't know anybody.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There's no home base in the neighborhood.
I have no home base. I have one person. I have one person.
So why are you guys going to just a neighborhood you have nothing to do with?
Because it's just like a good street. It's closed down. There's no cars. Normally,
is a little complicated.
Normally, we go to the Colony in Malibu, and this is kind of the first. Last year, we went to Andrea's.
I'm so over the Colony in Malibu. I'm so done with it.
Yeah, well, Erin, there was an awful fire, so everyone's done with it. No one will be there this year.
Well, there was an awful fire in the Palisades. I'm not being insensitive, it's just the colony. The colony
No.
didn't burn down. But
No,
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
like,
think even the
I'm saying
colony's
just in
gonna happen.
general, I just feel like it's not what it used to be.
Well,
you know, it
that's-
used
yeah,
to
no.
have so much energy, and it's just kind of like blah. And I don't need to run into people I went to high school with. Just don't need
It
to.
was so fun for so many years, but the last few years, it's not lively and fun when people aren't home. You want a street
it's
where
just kind of like a dead
everybody's
zone.
home. Yeah, exactly. So we're trying a street this year that is apparently so fun, good for Josie's going to be 10. So it's like good for not too old, not too young.
Yeah.
Streets closed, so no cars. But where the fuck am I going to pee? I drink a lot of water. I guess I need to stop my water.
You need to like make
now.
some friends. You need to make some friends over there. God, I'm watching her. She's just walking around in her bedroom. This is crazy.
How am I supposed to make friends in the next 3 hours?
You got to work fast. You got to be friendly right up top.
Oh, there's this one girl I know that lives there, and she's so annoying. Do I have to send a text being like, "Oh, I hope I run into you later"?
Yep. And then you just be like, "Oh God, what's your bathroom situation?" You got a powder room downstairs. Just check. Just do a light check, or you know what you can also do? Look on Zillow. Look at the layout of her house, and check to see if there's like a side door you can sneak through without having to hang with her.
It just gets me thinking, like, what do people do who have to use the restroom on Halloween?
Well, you know what? It's pretty rude. You've not at all asked, what are your plans for Halloween? What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Like, you don't seem to care.
I haven't asked you because you just already gave me this information. You made it very clear you're going to the neighborhood that you're about to live in very early. You already told me.
None of that's true. I am not going to the neighborhood that I'm moving into. I am not doing that. That's not where I'm going. I'm going to Little Homeby, to a completely different neighborhood in a different part of town. Yeah.
Wait, that's so weird. Why did I think maybe somebody else?
Because you didn't ask and you didn't consider it. So every Halloween of my entire adult life, I've like, where are you and the kids? I'll come here. I'll come there. Then I have a kid. You don't care where we're going, what we're doing. You just make your own plans.
Well, what time are you going?
4:00.
Yeah, that's early. What time are you guys going to be done?
Oh, the lights are on. So we are not going to sleep. Cool. 4:30 to 6:30.
Oh, that's cute.
Pretty adorable.
That's so cute. And is Little Homeby a good trick-or-treating spot?
Yeah. I mean, we're not really trick-or-treating. Also, she's obviously not allowed to have candy
we could know about it. We could make a stop on the way. I'm thinking we're going to head out around 5:30. We could stop on our way, do like a drive-by, see what the deal is.
I was hoping you would offer.
Yeah, I'm down. Just to see the little Dracula costume.
Great.
I'm going to probably be a slutty cat again.
Oh, I love that. That's very inventive.
No. I was thinking, I was like, I just don't want to dress up as anything, but I also don't want to mingle. You know?
Yeah,
I don't
by the way,
mingle.
dressing up is a great way to avoid people.
This is going to be a very mingly street. A lot of,
fans.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just like a lot of like, people from the past.
Oh, people from the past.
I mean,
what kind of past?
No, I don't know. Just like,
just acquaintances.
Like,
yeah.
Just probably a lot of people that are like, oh, I texted you a year ago. I haven't heard back. A lot of judgy. A lot of judgy.
I don't know if I would make them the problem if they text you and you haven't responded in a year.
I really want to get this girl, and I don't want to say her name because we have, as you know, people that steal our guests. It's a thing, apparently. It's a thing.
Yeah.
We find guests who have never done podcasts. We have them on. And then other people it's like there's like anyways. But I saw this woman and she was talking about all the characteristics in which make somebody drawn to you. You know what the number one thing is? The number one characteristic to
Let me guess.
Hold on. Trait to have that makes
people
you essentially
drawn to you.
Popular. A popular person has one trait.
Confidence.
Nope.
Okay.
And this is just her opinion. You might not agree.
Okay. Inclusivity.
No.
Okay. Sense of humor.
No.
Okay. Like complimenting others. Oh, getting closer. Like generosity.
I'll tell you this. It's a trait that you do not have. just to give you a little bit.
Got it. Okay. It's a trait that I don't have.
And it's a trait that I've accused you many times of not having.
Being forgiving.
Falls into that. All right. Let me just cut to the chase. No, let me just cut to the chase. Someone who is non-judgmental.
Oh, do you think that you fall in that category?
That more than you.
Not even close.
More than you.
No, you judge harder than I do.
No. Quietly to myself.
No, very loudly. Very loudly.
No. So that is the trait. And when you stop and you think about it, it makes sense. I don't want to freaking hang out with someone I feel is always judging me or is judging others. It's like it's toxic. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. And then I think about the people that have the most friends. And I don't mean people that collect friends. I'm not talking about that type, but just the people that genuinely have, like Jen Meyer, a lot of friends. And she doesn't collect friends. She just has a lot of meaningful relationships with a lot of people. She is zero. I mean, don't kid yourself. She's judging hard in private on the phone with me at midnight, you know? But as we do, but that doesn't count because when you're talking to your best friend, like your opinions that doesn't count. It's just like you're saying it into thin air. But she's overall a very non-judgmental person.
That is true.
Yeah. This is why we don't have a lot of friends.
I actually have a lot of options. A lot of people want to be friends with me.
I'm not talking about, same bitch, same. Like, what do you mean?
Less than me, I think. Like,
Erin,
really
you're insane. Are you okay?
Options.
Are you okay? There's definitely more people want to be friends with me than you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm much more like approachable.
Okay. Yeah, you're so relatable. Our relatable queen over there. Yes, there she is.
I didn't say relatable. I said approachable.
Do a spin.
I said approachable.
Okay. The one that was like, if I'm eating, don't come up to me and tell me you're a fan of the pod. That one? Very approachable.
I don't think that's how I said it. I said that I understand certain people who aren't like warm when they're in the middle of lunch and people come up to them.
Okay. I don't remember. We could roll the tape. I don't know if that's how you said it, but. Okay. And do you have anything on your docket?
I don't have dockets. We have lots of questions.
Oh, we do? Oh, how good did my makeup look at that variety thing, by the way? Oh, guess you missed it.
Variety thing?
Kate was being honored. She was given an award.
Oh, but I didn't see you.
I posted a picture.
Okay.
Did you mute me?
I blocked you, actually. Wait, but your makeup always looks good. Was it somebody different?
No, it was Haley. It just, I don't know. I thought it looked really good. You know what? I'm always afraid to have blush because of when I abused blush.
Because of the entire decade, it's all you wore?
Yeah. So I'm always like, okay, easy on the blush. But this time I was like, no, go for it with the blush. And it really was flattering. So I think I'm going to get back into my blush phase.
Oh, okay. Well, don't overcorrect.
No, I'm not. But there's something about a brow and blush that really is it's a good look.
Right.
As you know, we are, well, not as you know, but we have a live segment that we did at Nordstrom, which is really great. We love it. We're going to get to that. You're not going to want to miss it. Let's answer two audience questions and then let's get to that.
Great.
Okay.
Well, one that stood out to me was, would you be okay in IRL with the Sasha Morgan friendship? The short answer is no, but I'm also not in that kind of marriage. If I had like checked out of the marriage and wasn't like locked in with my partner for a long time, I guess maybe I would understand.
Erin,
that had happened.
My relationship with Simon is way more inappropriate than Morgan and Sasha. What are you talking about?
Are you sure?
I mean, I'll send Simon pictures of like my bikini shots and have him pick which one's best.
Oh, that's true. So then should I be threatened?
I mean, honestly, yes, you should.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I said I wouldn't really be happy with it, so I guess it's true.
Yeah. No, but it's all about what's the underlying energy, right? And there is underlying energy between Morgan and Sasha where you just don't know. And sad to say, there is no underlying energy with Simon and I.
Oh,
I know.
He'll be loving to hear that.
By the way, that song, the freaking Bailey's, it's like the number one. What's the artist?
Bailey Lynn?
Yeah, people are obsessed.
It's so good. It's like number,
it's so good.
I don't know, 8 on Shazam or something crazy.
Yeah, so good.
It's amazing.
Okay. All right. Should we get to the live? Or do you want to answer another question?
One question.
Well, we talked about a lot of this. Catch up on New York trip. What are the kids being for Halloween? Oh, wedding show announcement. Working with Adam on this, and nobody wants this. Yep. Announced a new Hulu show.
Yeah. Sold a show to Hulu about a destination wedding weekend.
Erin's trying to push for it to shoot in Nashville.
Yeah. Well, we need it to be sort of like farmlandish, and
we'll be in Atlanta. You know that, right?
I know, but I'm really hoping that Nashville could work. Wait, they shoot a show there, so I'm manifesting.
We'll be in Atlanta or I know where we'll be. North Carolina.
No, I just don't have any reason to be there. It's like if I'm going to be in the South, send me to Nashville.
I know. We'll be back in Wilmington where we used to guest star on shows.
Oh, God.
I know.
Okay, I can't go back there. It's too traumatizing for me. I'm too triggered.
All right, guys, enjoy the live.
Okay, enjoy the live with Negar, who is the costume designer for Nobody Wants This, and she's so talented, and we learn a lot about the show.
By the way, I use the Dermalogica microfoliant every day, and so does Valentina now, and I think it's helping.
I love the Dermalogica microfoliant so much. I have recently been using like a tretinoid kind of thing that's like lightening my dark spots, and it dries out my skin, and I get all these all this peeling skin. And so now I need to be doing a light exfoliating every single week, like twice a week. So the Dermalogica microfoliant is what I use because it's very, very it's very soft. It's not harsh on the skin at all. So it is basically a foamy rice-based exfoliant. It just polishes away the dullness and the rough texture, gives you smoother, softer skin. For me, it really helps pull those like little peelies off that you get from doing this.
Okay, Erin, not everyone can relate to all like the spots you have on your face. Let me just talk to most people like aren't dealing with that. So I'm going to say to you guys,
okay, all the spots on my face. Got it.
I'm just saying that if you want your moisturizers and serums and toners to actually absorb in your skin and do the job that they're supposed to do, you have to exfoliate first. But a lot of the exfoliators are too harsh. There's a reason why the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant has been around for as long as it has, because it truly works. It's like a rice powder. I use it every day.
To be clear, it's been around for 20 years. Okay, over 20 years. It's like an icon in exfoliation. So they did it first. They did it right. Now through the end of 2025, visit Dermalogica.com and use the code FOSTER at cart for an exclusive free gift with any $65 purchase. That's DERMALOGICA.com and use the code FOSTER for an exclusive free gift with a $65 purchase.
I am so obsessed with my Caraway pots and pans, and I hate saying I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. You know, you listen to people doing ad reads and everything's obsessed. It's annoying, but I am obsessed, so I have to say it.
With your Caraway pans?
Yes.
Me too.
Because not only do my meals cook so much better, but why is just cleaning a Caraway so much easier? Explain it to me.
So much easier because it's just natural.
Like I clean it in 10 seconds.
It's just a natural nonstick. And so basically there's 3 areas if you're trying to clean up your life and go non-toxic, which you should. There are 3 areas you really want to focus on. What you drink your water in, like a plastic or a glass bottle, what you cook your food in, and what you store your food in. Okay, that is what you're consuming most often. And most pots and pans that are the sort of typical ones that have been around for a long time contain a lot of PFAS, which are forever chemicals. They're hormone disruptors. They're very bad for us. They're being cooked into our food. Caraway is healthy, non-toxic cookware that is beautiful.
It looks like it's like designer pots and pans. It gives rich mom, doesn't it?
But they also think bigger. It's not just the pots and pans. You also have to think about your cutting boards. You don't want to use plastic cutting boards. You're cutting plastic into your food with a plastic cutting board. So they make butcher blocks made of thick premium wood surfaces that are made with like walnut and maple wood. They're plastic-free cutting surface. They're really pretty. They're really durable. They also have glass lids made with premium tempered glass for non-toxic cooking with a view. And they also have a new bar set that is rust-resistant 304 stainless steel. Stainless steel is another really great clean way to cook. The holidays are closer than ever, so get your gift or yours in time. Visit carawayhome.com/fosters to take advantage of this limited time offer for up to 20% off your next purchase. Again, that is carawayhome.com/fosters to get new kitchenware before the holidays. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern.
You guys know that I'm on this anti-aging kick. I'm doing my research. I'm doing what I need to do. And
You can just say it, Sara. You're vain.
at the top of my list, which I wouldn't have thought this, is protein. As a woman, protein.
You got to meet your protein goals. So Clean Simple Eats, they make this amazing clear protein soda. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, how many grams of protein, first of all? Tell the people how many
20 grams of protein in this drink. It's this refreshing, light, bubbly, basically like carbonated drink in a can. And it's like, everyone who loves a bubbly flavored water, you should be getting the clear protein soda because they have all these delicious flavors like frosted lemonade flavor, and there are 20 grams of protein.
Did you mention 0 sugar?
Didn't even mention that yet. It's delicious. It's super clean. Each serving has 20 grams of grass-fed whey protein isolate. Female-owned, female-founded. Go support.
Non-GMO, soy-free.
All the things. So visit cleansimpleeats.com and use the code FOSTER10 at checkout for 10% off your order. That's cleansimpleeats.com. The code is FOSTER10 for 10% off your order.
Is this where I'm supposed to sit?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
This is like so intimate and cool.
I know.
And
Sarah's stressing out because she really wanted like a line around the building. And
We always do this when it comes to events. I'm like, Erin is like the micromanager and she wants to always follow the rules. I'm like, let's not follow rules. Like, let's not cap this. But she's the rule follower and I am not.
you're such a rebel. Hi guys. Thank you so much for being here. People don't go to events since COVID.
So
I
true.
feel like you just want everyone. I mean, I just want to stay home. Even at our own premiere, I was like, can I go home? I left the house. And so I really appreciate you guys all coming and sitting here. I don't have my back to you guys. You're important too.
But don't you feel like we're in this era? Sorry to cut you off.
Nope. Fully cut me off.
We're
Middle
in
of
this
sentence.
era because of, I don't even want to say the word, but between 20 and 22, where we want to get out. We want to connect. We want to meet new people. Like the craziest thing just happened on the street. We were leaving our hotel and a girl came up to us.
She's probably here.
Oh yeah, is she here? Oh, she's here. No, that's not you. No, that's not you. No, because we met you in the store.
You all look the same to Sarah.
This happened. Oh my God. Can you just slow your roll? You're already attacking me and it's 1 minute in. It was a person outside of the hotel and she was like, oh, I'm coming to Nordstrom. And then another girl walked by and was like, oh, I'm work so-and-so. I work at this place.
St. Jane Beauty.
Yep. And that girl goes, I just applied for a job at your company.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started connecting.
Yep.
And I hope you give her a job if you're here. But that's what we love. We love to bring people together through our podcast, through our clothing line, obviously through Nobody Wants This.
Yeah.
And we just love you guys.
It is very hard to feel a community, I mean, I wasn't even meaning to be serious, but I just will because we're in it. But it is very hard. I don't know where I feel a community outside of the women. And I see a man here. No, I see 2 men here, actually. Dads, brothers, fathers, what's
First
up?
of all, Erin, guys listen to our podcast. She always tells people they don't, but they do.
Mm-hmm. And anyway, I don't feel a community in many parts of my life, but I really feel a community
Same.
with the people here. I know I haven't really met any of you before, but I feel there's a connection between, I know it sounds silly, but there's something about Favorite Daughter that really connects us to women because the way you feel in your clothes is so connected to our self-esteem and is so connected to the stories we have about ourselves and, how we feel cute on a date or what we wore when something nice happened to us or a bad day happened. And it gives us confidence or it makes us feel bad about ourselves. And I just feel very connected. And then through our podcast, it's where we really get so much feedback from people about what's going on in their lives. And it just is a reminder that you know, a lot of people have become friends with each other from coming to events like this and having, you know, things in common with each other. I know it's a little cheesy and a little cringe, but don't be afraid because a lot of us have a lot in common. And, you know, anyway, we're a community, guys. We need like a name for people who like us, you know, like a Swiftie.
Oh. Come up with it. You're the writer. Typey. Figure it out. Okay, wait, you guys. We're only doing like 15 minutes of our whatever it is that we do, and then we're talking to Negar, the incredible costume designer of Nobody Wants This. But I just want to put something out there, and I already can feel you shutting it down. We have a list of questions from. Okay, but what if we put the mic around and just ask our girls and our guys if they have any questions?
I'm down. I mean, someone worked very hard at making these cards for us, but sure, you can just
maybe bad
do
idea.
whatever you want.
Maybe bad. Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Why don't we do a little bit of both?
Okay, fine. The
you
first
like
question
it,
is, Erin's gonna love this. We just did a pre-interview for the Today Show, and Erin scrapped this question, so let's do it here. Please talk about how you ended up wearing the same color to the premiere. The Leighton episode where you talk about all the dresses will air, but
Sarah and I are just reading the notes to us.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, guys.
Seth Meyers last night called it Teal Gate.
Yeah, we're trying to make that happen.
We're trying to make it happen, but
trying to make it stick. Here's what happened, everybody. Do you guys listen to the podcast? Okay, thank you. So, basically, we've been talking about the premiere coming up, and the episode hasn't come out yet, but we have a Leighton Meester episode that's coming out. It hasn't come out, right? Okay. And we talk about what we're wearing to the premiere. So Favorite Daughter, we go to these proto reviews where it's the earliest stage of something that you can see. It's not fit yet or anything. And there was this beautiful teal outfit. And I'm like, that's really pretty. Maybe I'll try to steal the proto and wear it to the premiere. Then this girl, Lauren Sherman, who runs the Business of Fashion podcast on Puck, which is like, you know, she's
the new Anna Wintour. I mean, she's like the modern.
She's scary in the coolest way.
We love her.
And we want her to like us. And she goes, teal's the color of the season. So we all scrambled and we're like, okay, Erin's going to wear the teal. Like the teal was a conversation. So I'm going to get it. I steam it. It fits perfectly. Sara is going to wear some sequin number. Not surprising. She asks if she's going to be overdressed. I say yes. She says I'm wearing it anyway. And that's just how it always goes. So no conversation comes up about outfits. Me and Simon are in the car. FaceTime Sara. I go, what are you wearing? She's like, oh my God, I had this like wardrobe emergency and I just like grabbed this random dress I had in my closet. I go, is that teal? She goes, oh my God, Erin, it's literally a different shade of teal. This is coming from a woman who yesterday, while we were driving to Seth Meyers, she looks at me and goes, you're wearing a pinky ring? I'm wearing a pinky ring. As if I copied her by wearing a pinky ring.
I've never seen you wear a pinky ring.
I don't know. Our sister Jordan slipped it on my pinky and I walked out the door. I didn't think about it. Okay. It was the only finger it fit on. The point is she never lets me do anything that is in the zone of what she's doing. And she wore a fucking teal outfit to the premiere and we stood next to each other like the goddamn Barbie twins.
Yeah.
You have anything to say for yourself? You've never worn teal. I mean, it's like so weird.
Let's move on, but I want.
No, you can't just move on.
I want justice for myself, and you guys will get this. I had the sequin number, which was beautiful. Okay. Tailored the week before. Didn't try it on. You would think you get something tailored. You know, things fluctuate within a week. A lot can happen in a week. The dress arrives a week later. I put it on. You know, ladies, when it gets really tight under your armpit and there's armpit, you know, stuff happening.
Fat.
It's not what? Yeah. And it's just not attractive. I was like, I can't wear this. And it's not like I have things just laying around that are appropriate for a premiere, except for this one Hervé teal dress. I had to make the decision.
Anyway, it's truly psychotic.
That's what happened. Okay.
You don't have to go through as a list. It's just whatever jumps out at you that's interesting.
Is there an episode of or scene like the ick that you think is going to really take off like last year?
Yes. Well, there's no real way to know, but there's a scene in the trailer. If you guys have seen the trailer.
Have you guys seen the trailer for season 2?
Yes. And it ends with this moment where Joanne says, the dream is being attracted to someone that you feel safe with. And he's like, I hope you find that. So in the show, you'll see a little spoiler. don't freak out, guys, back there at Netflix, is that she actually says the dream is wanting to have sex with somebody that makes you feel safe. Being attracted, cute, adorable for a trailer, but really the line says someone you want to have sex with. And it's true. And I love putting little, nuggets like that in there. And my millennial brain goes, maybe this will be a meme, because I'm cringe.
Cute. You guys, season 2 is so. Are you guys going to watch it on Thursday? You have plans. You're binging.
Don't watch it with your friends all in the same place because I want all of you to stream it individually. I don't want like a 10 for 1. Or if you do that, then you each have to go home, stream it on your own.
Wait, Adam Brody's coming tonight, right?
Sarah, don't fuck with them. That's not nice. Do you know how disappointed they're going to be to just have us?
But Erin was like, someone said at Netflix, like, they're going to be running around with the cast. Like, what's the deal? And we're like, do you think the cast might come? No, they're not coming.
Wait, to this?
Yeah.
Oh, you really have a way to make it seem like we are not like the get that everybody wanted.
No, people definitely want to see you over Adam Brody. Okay, should we ask a couple audience questions?
Yeah. Okay,
Does anyone have and no pressure at all? Okay, we have one.
My name is Barbara. I'm a forever listener. I'm obsessed.
Oh, great.
I'm here with my sister.
Cute. Sisters.
Yeah. Number 1, Dr. B needs to come back on the pod.
How good is he?
I'm obsessed with him.
Guys, he's a gut doctor. Okay. We talk about gut stuff.
But I DM'd him with like a follow-up question. And then I had follow-up questions. He also answered those. I just want you to know that about him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because Sara allows DMs, Erin, you don't. So I did follow up.
Guys, don't you think it's a little crazy that Sara will let 700,000 people respond to her stories?
I'm kind of obsessed.
It's weird. She gets alerts on her phone when anybody responds to anything.
There's 2 kinds of sisters, and you need both, right? So my question is, as sisters, what is your favorite thing about one another?
People keep asking us to compliment each other. It's so annoying. Okay, I did this. I said it earlier today, so I already have them lined up. Sara has a very good work ethic. It's honestly annoying, but she is very ambitious. I'm not. I just want to like stay home and have coffee and like hang out and chill. And she's just like on a mission.
I mean, I made her write Nobody Wants This, so you're welcome.
True.
I mean, literally.
True. And
is this a compliment?
Sara, yeah, that's a compliment.
Oh, okay.
And Sara can really laugh at herself, which I think is, for me, certainly getting older, the greatest gift you can give yourself is to learn to laugh at yourself. When we were in our 20s, we took ourselves very seriously. And I don't think it's a coincidence that nothing was really coming our way because we were so tight. We were so nervous for anyone to say something we didn't like about ourselves. And, we used to get like the Nepo baby thing a lot. We were really sensitive about it. And then, this isn't about you anymore, sorry. And then when we made Barely Famous, we literally made these characters based on our biggest fear of how people saw us. And that's when everything changed for us. Because instead of hiding from it and being scared, we just sort of owned it. And it felt like that's when everything kind of shifted. So it's just a little, lesson there.
No, I think it's like, when people say to you, don't take things personally, right? Like, isn't it that's one of the four agreements? It's one of the 4 agreements. And it's hard to not take things personally. It's like very, very, very hard. But once I and I don't even know what question we're answering now, but
you're actually supposed to be saying nice things about me.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll get to that. But but you're actually good at this. Once I realized that nobody is actually thinking about you as much as you think they're thinking of you, this horrible thing happened to my girlfriend recently. I mean, it wasn't a great thing, but she was like, I can't show my face. Everyone's going to be thinking this. I don't want to go to this thing. I'm like, babe, people thought about it for 2 seconds and then they moved on. Everybody is thinking about themselves because it's hard out there. We're all just trying to like do the best at work, do the best in our relationships, do the best as parents. We're not actually thinking about you as much as you think we are. And as soon as I wrap my head around that, it gave me so much freedom. It gave me freedom to really spread my wings. That's so cheesy. But
anyway, about me.
Okay. Compliments about you. You know how I feel about you. I said this earlier and you actually didn't even say thank you because it was a huge compliment. I feel like Erin.
Oh yeah, I actually don't like it when you say this. Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, it's too much pressure and it's weird to come from the inside. It's like weird.
Okay. Well, then I won't say it, but it was a very, very big compliment. But okay, I'll say this. I think that Erin's voice is one of the more important voices we have in television right now because she writes about healthy love. And we were raised looking at relationships that we thought we were supposed to mirror, where, you know, the guy wasn't so sure and the woman was like groveling, like, please accept me, please marry me, please want to be all those things for me. And she reversed those roles in Nobody Wants This, having the guy know exactly what he wants, Joanne, and her not necessarily being sure because she's focused on career and all those things. And it's important for our daughters and to watch shows like this. So take it in, Erin. You're a very good writer. And but more importantly, Erin is at her core, what matters to her the most is not hit shows, premieres, hit podcast, or whatever you want to call it. It really is family. I mean, more so than me, honestly. She is all about my kids, her husband. That is what fulfills her the most.
Yeah,
that's a very good quality.
Guys, I'm a trad wife at heart. What can I say?
So,
all right. So let's take another question, right?
Yeah. Does anybody else? Ooh, no.
Okay.
No other questions?
Okay. Oh, the guy in the room.
Okay. Love it.
He's like, I'm just looking for the men's section.
Yeah, we're back here. So my question, you guys obviously are family, but you work together. How do you balance that relationship and solve conflict? And is there anything that's like off limits?
A lot of therapy.
With each other?
A lot of therapy.
No, yeah. I think that there's this misconception about balance that it means that you're actually balancing. But I think it really means that you are trying to balance the whole time and you're never really accomplishing it. And I think that Sara and I, like a marriage, it's taken many years for us to learn how to get the farthest with each other. And I know now how to talk to her in a way that's going to trigger her or not trigger her. And she knows, the same in reverse. So I think it's just constantly working on yourself, like in any relationship. It doesn't, it's harder to maintain it than it is to achieve it in the first place. So we're a work in progress. We're always proud of ourselves when we get through another one.
Yeah. I think in relationships, working a relationship, when you have a partner, whether it be romantic or professional, it's hard to not have the other person reacting and doing things the way in which you want them done. In a perfect world, I want Erin to agree with all the things that I want to happen in all of our businesses. I want her to feel the same way about employees. I want her to, that's not realistic. So I think we started off kind of in that,
trying to change each other.
Yeah, trying to change each other. And it wasn't doing anyone any favors. It was making our team uncomfortable. We weren't executing the way that we were capable of executing. And I think now we really give each other space to be super different because Erin and I are very, very different. And we allow that now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see someone going time.
Oh,
okay. But
okay.
Oh, sorry. Your hand was
Let's
up
do
first.
2 more questions and then let's bring Negar on.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Caroline. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I wanted to ask, having a mirror of your own self on camera, is there parts of yourself you've now embraced seeing others play yourself?
Interesting. Well, it's funny because it's this idea. Sometimes people will go like, oh, and Joanne's such a mess. And and I'm like, oh, rude. She's fine. She's just sort of, she's not a mess.
She's like, I wrote this about myself.
But yes, I think that, when you look at, we're all these 3-dimensional people, and then you have these characters that people start to put in a category. Oh, she's this kind of a character with descriptions. And we're like these evolving people who have many parts to ourselves. So I think that the characters are reduced down to TV versions of ourselves. And if anything, I think just having a big spotlight on something you do makes you look at yourself and what's important to you and how people are reacting to you. And it's a little scary, it's a little scary having so many eyeballs paying attention to what you're doing, because as positive as it is, you know that we live in a world where things can turn really quickly. And then you go, oh, what's it going to be? And it's nerve wracking. So you kind of have to keep your head down and just focus and know that you're going to make mistakes and hope people aren't going to enjoy exposing them, You, Sarah?
Yeah, I would say Joanne is more Erin. Morgan, she's always says, she's like, and I'm you to a T. I'm like, okay, well, hold on a second. You're a little more promiscuous than I am. I'm a mother. But no, Justine is a brilliant actress. This is a Juilliard trained actress. When she came to her audition, I didn't even realize till later she had gone through the internet of what my most worn outfit is. And she wore like my turtleneck, the high-waisted jeans, and the belt, which I didn't even realize till later. But she really has mastered my cadence in a way
season 2, she's like very Sarah. She does this new thing where she's always like, ow, that hurt. She's like very dramatic about things. Sarah?
She also, guys, she got nails, except mine are real and hers are not. But yeah, no, she's, But no, it's cool. Like this podcast, it's so cool watching the show and seeing them sit down with their microphones and thinking like, oh, it's kind of us.
Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, last question. Your hand was up already.
Hi. Oh, so I saw you guys start the line with the sweatshirts, and did you have any concept of what it is now? Did you always know? Yeah, did you always know you wanted to do this, and how did that happen? If not.
No, not at all. I mean, this really, Favorite Daughter really happened sort of without, this is something interesting. I think I'm sure everyone here has been asked at different points of your careers, like, what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? And you feel this need to know where you're going to end up. And I used to really panic at this question because I didn't have one. And who do you want to model your career after? Who do you look up to? Who's the person you want to be? And I didn't really have one. Not that there aren't plenty of people I look up to in different ways, but I didn't have this destination in mind. And I was just taking it one step at a time. And the world kind of makes you feel if you don't know, then you're not prepared or you're not thinking enough about it. And I think it's okay to not really know where something's going to go and still prioritize doing your best at it. And that's really what happened with Favorite Daughter. We got an amazing opportunity. It was not something we ever expected to have happen. Fashion was not a lane we planned on being in. But once we got here, we really wanted to make it our own and do our best. And it kind of happened organically. I mean, we have a partner in Centric Brands, and it's really important for people to know that, because if Sarah and I had started this business in our garage without an awareness of how to run a business, it would have failed. And so partnering with someone who knows what they're doing can be the first most important step. And it means giving up a lot. We own half of Favorite Daughter. They own half of Favorite Daughter. Plenty of people said to us, this is a mistake. Do this on your own. Own 100% of it. But why? We don't know how to run that business. So what are we going to have 100% of? A failed business? That doesn't help us. Having a little bit of a humbling, I need help, I think can really help elevate where you're going.
I don't want to sound redundant, because if you are listeners of the pod, then I talk about this a lot. But our life really started getting good when we started taking a little more risks in our career. It's like, how it is when you're 25, even when you're 30 and you're like, okay, I want to be a comedic actress. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to do all the things that are in line with being a comedic actress. Or I'm going to be in real estate. So I'm going to do all the things that are connected to real estate. But a lot of the time, you guys, good things come out of taking opportunities or leaning into opportunities that might not actually have anything to do with real estate or being a comedic actress. Like, our life changed when we took the job at Bumble. That was so random. Like, we were just kind of starting to be taken seriously as comedic actresses and writers with Barely Famous. And when that Bumble thing came about, I was like, okay, I guess if we do this, that means that we failed. It means that you're not going to really be the writer. I'm not really going to be the actress. And that's cool. Let's just go work for this tech company. That was the thing actually that was so out of left field that really did change the course of where we headed. And so I'm so grateful for that opportunity. And I would have never taken that opportunity in my 20s. I would have been way too scared to do it.
Yeah, true. We're dumb in our 20s.
Got anything to
People in
add
their
to that?
20s are just dumb.
Okay, it's very easy for me to talk about Sae, because Sae is a clean, high-performance makeup brand whose formulas do not just look amazing, but they're actually good for your skin, and they're working to basically improve it over time. I use tons of Sae products. You know, I feel like makeup is one of those areas where clean products have like really, really gotten amazing, and you really don't need to buy toxic makeup at this point because it's so good. Sae has set a new industry standard in beauty. They have so many award-winning formulas. They have sustainable packaging. They're on a mission to feel good and do good. All of their essentials they're just so elevated. They are effortless. They're very easy to use. I personally love, and have been using a lot lately, their Glowy Super Gel. It's like a #1 bestseller. It's TikTok viral, and it's basically like this forever first step to that like lit from within, no makeup radiance kind of thing. They also have the Slip Tint Moisturizer, the Slip Tint Tinted Moisturizer, which is so lightweight and it's like super sheer, very dewy. It's this broad spectrum non-nano zinc oxide SPF 35, and it's really good. They also have the Dew Blush. I love, love, love this like buildable liquid cream blush. I use the one in, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a brown color, and I do like 2 dots on my upper cheekbone and then I blend it, and I swear to you, it makes me look like I have like color in my face. I just love all their products. Everything that they have is so fantastic. So find Sae at Sephora.com and every Sephora store across the United States and Canada at sayhello.com, and that's SAIE hello.com.
All right, let's just cut right to the chase. AG1, guys, it is
cut right there, Sarah. Cut for us.
It's a clinically backed daily health drink. It is going to combine your multivitamin, your pre and probiotics. It's going to give you your superfoods, your antioxidants into one scoop. I have figured it out. This is why it is a, I don't know, $1 trillion company, because it's giving you all those things that you need in one scoop.
It's just so easy. It's for the lazy person. It's for the person who doesn't want 37 supplements. Like when I take that many supplements, A, I get nauseous, and B, I just stop doing it.
I was talking to their president and CEO, Kat, a couple months ago. Sorry to name drop.
Wow, you really are.
And I just said, you guys have cracked the code. You've cracked the code on democratizing health and wellness. It's like, this is for the person who doesn't know how to get started. Like, how do I get started? What do I do? AG1 is there for you. So,
and they also have 4 different flavors now.
Yeah.
So they've added a lot. And every scoop has a multivitamin and a mineral, a pre and probiotic, green superfood, stress adaptogen, immune support, cognitive support. Like, do you know how much I need cognitive support? My brain is like broken. Like, I can't think clearly.
Wait, I just read this. For less than $3 per day with a subscription, you can be on this stuff.
So head to drinkag1.com/foster to get a free welcome kit, including a bottle of vitamin D and free AG1 travel packs when you first subscribe. That's drinkag1.com/foster to try AG1 today.
Okay, holidays are coming. The holiday sales are coming.
Now this is the point where Sarah tells you that a great holiday gift for your boss would be to buy him Boll and Branch sheets.
I wasn't going to say that because you've mentioned many times that it is inappropriate, and I will honestly admit it. You're right. It is. So that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was the fires, the crisp nights, the eggnog, the apple cider. I just want to live in my bed for the next 4 months. Do you know what I'm saying? What am I doing on a weekend? Oh, I'll be in bed this weekend.
Right. Unless I have plans, find me in bed.
Yeah. The holidays. It's a great time to upgrade your sheets. I would also say upgrade your towels, your pillows. Do you know that you can't just keep the same pillows forever, like the inserts? You need to refresh those. They get moldy. So Boll and Branch just has you covered for everything, bedding and bath.
Yep. Everything is made with the highest quality organic materials, and they get softer with every use. They are always 100% organic cotton. And everything that you get there, is healthy for you, good for you, and is going to last and get softer over time.
Okay, I would say if you were gonna dip your toes into Boll and Branch and just start, I would start with the signature sheets.
Exactly. So give yourself and your loved ones the most extraordinary feeling with 25% off site-wide, plus free shipping and extended returns. Shop now at bollandbranch.com/foster25. That's BOLLAND branch.com/foster25 to take 25% off. Exclusions apply. You know, Noah seems like she's a nice child, and she is a nice child.
Well, she's turned a corner.
She bites. I'm not gonna lie. She's bitten before, but
multiple people in our family have, some marks, some bruises.
I'd say one person. Okay, one person. That's not the point. The point is that yes, she's a lovely child. Okay, when you try to get her dressed, she becomes a little demon child. The way that she maneuvers out of getting dressed, the way that she doesn't allow me to put like a sock on her or change a t-shirt, it's as if I'm like burning her. It's like, it's crazy. Point is,
it's very hard to dress babies and toddlers. We know this.
Yes. Magnetic Me makes it so much easier. Anything that will speed up the process and make it less labor intensive to get your child dressed or undressed is great by me.
But it's also just the fabrics are so soft. They're so
they
soft.
really are.
And
they're cute.
Yeah, they're soft. They're cute. It really is a genius idea for a baby company. I would say this is the first company to do this. At least do it well.
Yeah, I haven't seen another company doing it. And it just makes it so much easier to get her dressed. And the buttons and the snaps and all the things are very complicated. And Magnetic Me just does it right. So do what we did. Order Magnetic Me today to make changing time easier for you and your little one. And these make a great gift for friends and family with babies too. New customers get 15% off your first order when you go to magneticme.com. Do not wait. Order today at magneticme.com. Okay, should we bring out Negar?
Yeah. Where is she? Okay, a huge part. Oh, is she here? She's walking out. There's nothing cooler.
Negar.
Yes.
Hi.
There's nothing cooler, I think.
Hi. I was just going to say, I see you and your favorite daughter.
You look so chic. Are we wearing the same belt? Yes, we are. It is for sale on the 4th floor. But I think there's nothing cool in cinema and TV when fashion is almost like the fourth character, right? We've seen that in Sex and the City. We've seen it in Gossip Girl. We've seen it in things, but it's very hard to do. You think it's easy, but it's actually not. Because think about all the TV shows that no one talks about the fashion.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this. Everybody wanted Joanne's wardrobe. Everybody wanted Morgan's wardrobe. It became the source of so many conversations in our business, in Hollywood. And so we are really happy to have the person that created all the looks right here.
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
let's get started. So why don't you explain to everyone what a costume designer does and how you got your start in costume design?
Yeah, a costume designer is a visual storyteller, right? So we are we're looking at our characters and conveying who they are and the emotional tone of the scene through their clothing. Basically, I mean that's sort of like the short of it. Every day looks a little bit different for a costume designer. It depends on what's happening on set. We do something on the show that's called block shooting, where we're shooting 2 episodes at the same time. And so we're prepping 2 episodes ahead. So depending on the day, I'm either on set with everyone establishing a new costume, if it's a new costume that hasn't been seen yet, or if it's a complicated costume, or I'll start my day working in the office, pulling clothing from all the different vendors that we work with and doing fittings. I mean, fittings is like the crux of what a costume designer does.
Yeah.
How many fashion girls are in here? Do we have any aspiring costume designers?
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Love that. Okay.
Also, we should explain that Negar had this very cool idea to partner with Favorite Daughter. And so she designed with Carla, our designer here, who's with a lime green phone filming us. She's been a Favorite Daughter since we started it.
She's the designer. People think we're the designer. We're not the designer. It's her right there.
It's because I tell people we design the clothes.
Carla.
So basically, they worked together to build a dress that Morgan wears this season. And it's a very cute short satin dress. Is it right behind me?
Yeah. I know.
So we made the dress. So she wears it in the show. And then we made it in 3 different colors and in a different shape top that is very, very cute. And it's going to be sold at Nordstrom. Do we know when it's available?
I think it's
Right now. Okay. Is it here, like physically? Where is it going to be? In like 4th floor, guys. You have to go see this dress is so freaking cute. And you're going to see it in the show. And it's kind of like a very cool merging of the two worlds.
I was about to say, I feel like we're at the precipice of seeing this a lot more, right? Because this is where the future is headed in fashion and media.
Yes.
And we're not seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, historically, brands weren't so inclined to work with TV shows and film. It was all about the red carpet, then it was all about influencers and street style. But more and more, we're seeing, a lot of interest from brands on working on TV shows, which has been really exciting. This dress, this was so fun to make. And Carla was, for TV, we work so fast. I mean, we really are prepping things in like matter of days. And so it was so nice to be able to work with Carla and make this happen so quickly.
Yeah.
And it turned out really, really well.
And so, I have a question.
Oh.
Do you let the actors keep the clothes?
We don't. Actually, although our actors love their wardrobe.
Wait, I just saw an interview with Sarah Jessica Parker where she said it was in her contract. She kept every outfit she wore.
Yes.
In Sex and the City.
Whoa.
Can you imagine?
No. Those are some wild outfits.
That was just a cool
I mean,
little
look, I don't know. Maybe some things end up in, their closets. I'm not sure how that works.
So what do you do with them? Are you returning them?
No, anything that's worn, we've purchased and they are stored. Everything's inventoried and stored. We have a storage space and it's all been,
Okay, so what are some this isn't one of the questions, but I would just imagine people are thinking like, what's like a misconception that a viewer has about wardrobe on TV that you could debunk? Like, I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's very glamorous, like to work in the costume department and that we're just like, we're just out at Nordstrom, like shopping and like picking out cute things for, our cute actors to wear. And that is a huge misconception.
Also, working with you, I really noticed how much, it's not just, this is a cute jacket, right? Like you put a lot of thought about what's the emotion in the scene? Where is she at emotionally in the season? You use the clothes to tell a story. Maybe talk a little bit about season 2, how we're going to see the difference in, like, for instance, in Noah's personality as he's,
Yeah, very much so. I mean, everything is intentional. Every piece of clothing has been intentionally chosen to, even though it's extremely nuanced and subtle, there is some sort of cue there to let the audience know what's happening psychologically, emotionally with this character. So for Noah this season, he's in a bit of I don't know how much I can say, but like a little bit of an identity crisis, right? Like,
but also think about your date. We talked about this, like you're dating somebody new and you kind of start to change the way you dress. Like you're dating like a cool girl. And so you don't want to wear the same stuff you were wearing before.
Sure. They're inspiring each other in terms of their style. And you'll see a bit of that with Joanne's character also. But he goes through a journey this season and it's specifically related to his career. And again, I'm trying to be very careful about what I'm saying or not saying rather, but and you'll see that shift in his wardrobe. I think one of the characters that had like the biggest arc, I would say, is Esther.
Yeah.
Because we pick this season up. Season 2 starts pretty much like right where we left off. Like, so it's when we see her at the beginning of the season, Esther had a very specific style. She's quite buttoned up and tailored. And then progressively, you'll see even her neckline loosen up a bit. She incorporates more color.
You guys should, knowing this, watch season 2. And there's a big, arc for Esther because at the end of season 1, she kind of catches Sasha and Morgan having this flirtation and this texting. And so season 2, we're going to see kind of what comes after that. So knowing when you're watching it, pay attention to how her wardrobe changes from the first episode to the last one and see how it shows her, emotional journey that she's on.
Yes, that's right.
And everybody really, if you pay attention, you'll see that they're sort of matching where they are at.
That's emotional. Right. I mean, that's certainly what we're intending to do. And
if you don't notice it, then we're going to have a talk.
But also, you're really cool about, obviously, actors have to feel good in what they're wearing. So you pick your favorites, they do a fitting, and then you ultimately let them decide what they feel best in, right? Once you've narrowed it down and put it all together.
Yes. I mean, it's incredibly collaborative, you know, I mean, and it's just a collaborative medium. I mean, even between us, it's a conversation. This conversation is just ongoing. And then in the fitting room, which is, you know, it's a very sort of vulnerable space, and we're talking about ideas. And
I mean, think about when you're trying on clothes to go somewhere and your interactions with the person that's helping you and how close you are to tears sometimes and how sensitive you could feel. It's like we were saying before, it's really could be very emotional.
It is emotional. And they certainly have ideas about who their character is and how they see their character. And I am more than open to listening, and I listen very well, and we come up with the look together sometimes. And
I find Kristen to be the most sort of surprisingly open in the sense that Joanne dresses so differently than Kristen dresses in real life.
Kristen is not precious at all. She's kind of like, tell me what to wear, I'm good.
But she also just, it's a lot of times you naturally wanted your character to dress a way you think is cool or the way that you like to dress. And Kristen has a specific style that she has out in the world. And it is so vastly different from Joanne. And she very much lets us kind of create Joanne on her and say like that cut of jeans is not something that Joanne would ever wear. And she's like, okay, great. Then she wouldn't wear it. Like she just becomes sort of the character.
Well, she's such a professional. And she's such a veteran. And has such good instincts that she allows the people around her to do what they do so that she can do what she does.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So she comes into her fittings, you know, she's in every single scene, right? So maybe we'll get her once to come to our fitting room. At the beginning of the season, we do a really big fitting. Otherwise, we're fitting her on set, like in between scenes or on a lunch break. And so at this point, we've got it pretty down. We're really efficient with her fittings.
I gotta say, Alex Perry is like the perfect designer for her. It fits her. Alex Perry, not for everybody. It's hard to wear. You gotta have like the right sort of what. It fits her like a glove.
Yeah.
She's now worn Alex Perry a couple times, right?
The outfit she wore to the bat mitzvah was Alex Perry, and then I saw that she wore it to the premiere the other night.
Oh, I didn't even know that's who it was.
Yeah,
the red.
that's right.
So,
are there any colors of clothing that are off limits?
No, I would say not. I think we're just, you know, we look at all the brands. You know, it's interesting because typically in costume design, I'm not thinking about trends, you know, in costume design, but with these two characters, they're such fashion girls and they're looking at trends. And so we are hitting some trends on the show, but it's correct for the character. So hopefully it's been like naturally woven in a way where it feels, of course, you know, Morgan is wearing that.
Well, but first of all, the first time we see Morgan in season 2 is insane. I would never wear this. She looks so hot though. I gasped.
Yeah.
I actually, the reveal of the first.
It's a really funny moment you guys are going to enjoy.
Gasped. And the way it was shot with the like pan up.
Okay, Sarah, you're saying too much.
Erin.
Well, I know that the outfits with both of the characters might not be something either of you would actually like. There are outfits that you wouldn't wear, but I hope we are keeping in mind the essence of, you know, Erin and Sara and these characters to a degree.
But like Morgan's so much more adventurous and like vintage than Sara is.
She is.
Morgan's not as conservative dressing.
I agree with that, but there is a quality that I find in Sara.
The nails,
and also you're so like, you have this like, you're unbothered. You don't care what people think. Kind of like
the problem.
But
I need to start.
I admire that, but we try to like hone in on that on some of you know, Morgan's outfits.
Justine said that to me. She's like, "You just don't care, do you?" I go, "Wait, is that a bad thing?
It's a great thing.
Is that a good?" Okay, wait. I want to ask. This is like not really about the show, but this is helpful to women.
Yeah.
Tips and tricks for dressing for your body type.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So just I want to say two things. Actually, one thing about this dress. One, just universal, you know, I think a universal styling rule is like define the waist as much as possible. I think that creates a nice silhouette. Just for like no brain dressing, tonal, like something that, you know, we did with the red outfit.
Yeah.
That always works. It's very clean. You look instantly polished. That's like, whether it's all red, all brown, navy. But this dress, the Morgan dress that we designed for the show, this is a universally flattering silhouette.
Mhm.
You can have 10 different women with 10 different body types put this dress on and it works. And when I'm in a fit, like initial fittings, I tend to pull a bit more just until we like hone down the silhouette of a character. And I usually have this version of a dress on my rack because I know
So
it
flattering.
works.
It's
It
really
just,
flattering.
it works. The fit and flare is something that, yeah. So
and we have it in black,
yeah,
cream, and
I think red.
red.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Are we doing a long sleeve option or did I make that up?
Nope,
Did I
we are
invent
not.
that?
Sarah, don't talk about it because we're not making one.
We
Although it
can.
has we were mindful of the straps so that you can wear, you can wear shapewear underpinnings, whatever you want underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay, was it intentional? And we've talked about this on the pod because people love to ask us this, but is it intentional to pull items from Favorite Daughter because of us?
It's not intentional. I discovered the brand before I knew the two of you.
When I met Kristen, she was wearing the Favorite
Yeah.
pant
Yeah.
when I met her.
Well, that was intentional.
No, it wasn't.
All right, it was.
Kristen is not trying to impress anybody.
No, she was trying to like endear herself to us, and it worked.
Yeah, no, I came
But
to
we're
the
very
brand through your
careful.
denim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we use it in a way that, again, like we do all of the brands in a very organic way.
Yeah.
Like where, like last season, that the pinstripe favorite pants and the vest.
Yeah.
But we wanted something in that scene where she felt like confident and powerful and she was meeting with his executives.
But the TV show is
Yeah.
not there for us to get favorite daughter on the actors. So if
Not allowed.
if Negar pulls
right.
things that are right and then the actor feels good in it and they take a picture, they only send me pictures of the things that they all like. So I get 5 photos for each scene, for each character. And if there's favorite daughter in that, it means that it's one of the things they like. But I will always choose the thing that I think looks best on
There
them.
have been times that you haven't chosen
Because
the
it
favorite
just
daughter
wasn't
option.
the right. There was
That's right.
something else that worked better for them. And I'm like, okay, great. We're fine.
Oh, such integrity. She's
I know.
got so much integrity.
Wish you could be more like me.
This
Okay,
one
are there
here.
any questions that anybody want to have a question that they want to ask Negar? I see a hand right here.
Hi. I had a question for you in terms of
hi.
accessorizing. I like even how you're wearing your sweater. Couldn't even think of the name. Like it looks so cool. There's like a girl with a cool thing in her hair. I don't know how to
Oh, where
accessorize.
are
I
you,
feel
girl?
Oh,
like
accessorizing is so hard.
it's so hard.
It's so hard.
Like I literally ran here from work and I was like, I'm the lamest looking person here. I feel like everyone's so cool looking. So I don't know how do I add accessory to make my outfit look cooler?
Great question.
Well, you look great. Yeah. I mean, I think the way that we thought about accessories and
I think she means you personally. 'Cause
personally
you just
me,
look so good.
Yeah.
oh my God. Well, I'm wearing favorite daughter today.
Woo.
No, but it is
So,
true.
yeah.
The way I would never think to just do my sweater
the
like
sweater,
that. It
really?
just looks rich. I don't know. You just
I like a layer. I
Yeah.
typically like to layer. I actually never feel comfortable without, like, I usually have a jacket on because I just don't feel comfortable without that second layer. And then in terms of my jewelry, I think I don't really change up my jewelry that much. I sort of have my, what we call hero pieces, right? That I just wear unless it's like a special occasion and I'll like add something or just wear like a statement piece. But I find that like, yeah, I think you look very polished. I mean, belts tend to, pull the look together. And, I think it's just, I think mixing metals is kind of cool. But just kind of, thinking about things in terms of layering and adding kind of dimension to the outfit, if that makes sense.
Something I've learned
Yeah.
through and from our sister Jordan, because I always call her going like, why doesn't this outfit look put together? And she's like, you need to add a belt, or
Yeah.
you need, you're
Or a
wearing like a
collar.
black tank under, but there's no black in the plaid shirt you're wearing, or there's no black in the rest of your outfit. So that's why it stands out. If you find a color, like if Sarah's wearing this and it's got green, but then there's like a little stripe of brown, then that means you can put brown shoes with it and you can put a brown belt with it, or you could put a tank that's in like the the earth tones. Like that's something that I've trained my eye to do, because I used to not understand why I looked like chaotic and a clown. And I realized, oh, okay, this has to go with this. And so you find it's like almost like interior design, where you have to see a piece of that color connected to each so that it looks cohesive.
We made like a faux collar, like for like $40 you can buy. It's
A
not
dickie.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Dickie.
Like it's not a shirt. It's
Yeah.
just a collar and it makes everything look better.
Yeah.
Everything
And then
is
you
better.
don't have all the bulk underneath
And
that
you
you
have
have
no
to like
bulk
tuck
in the
in.
this.
Yeah.
It's just here and it automatically makes you just look like your life is just a little more together than it is.
Also, I sometimes put, and you do, think you do this too. I go and I put outfits together with pieces in my closet and I take pictures of myself in it.
I do not do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. And so if I get something new, a blazer, and I think I don't really know how to wear this, I start planning ahead and I go, okay, would you wear, here's with a fitted white t-shirt, here's with a collared shirt, how would I tuck it in? And I take pictures to remember how to put it together. Right, Carla?
Carly, you always look so good. You're an amazing accessorizer.
Yeah, you really are. Yeah, she does the looks. Was there a question over here for Negar?
Hi.
Oh, great.
So today I am 46.
Woo!
Wait, today's your birthday?
Today
congratulations.
Yes.
Happy birthday. I mean,
Thank
honestly,
you.
congratulations too.
Thanks. So what that means is that I am always tired all the time, never not tired. How, and this is for all of you, like in fashion or in writing or in acting or just like anything, like how do you motivate to get up in the morning and be like, I'm going to dress cute today, or I'm going to write a script? You know what I mean? When you're just like so tired all the time.
I mean, I think we need that's a good question. And I mean, like, honestly, you pull yourself together now more for the writer's room because you just don't want people to think you're like a slob.
Mm-hmm.
But Erin and I usually wake up and put sweats on. I mean, truly, I have such respect for women who can wake up at 6:30 in the morning and look polished.
I don't like those women.
And have the perfect blowout. I'm a little envious. I always look because I have the same thought as you. I go, how?
But I think that's the question. That's the sort of the answer too, is that sorry, what's your name? Jenny. You're thinking that we're waking up every day at 6 a.m. with a lot of energy. And that's not true, right? We're waking up and we're feeling the same way that you're feeling and then still somehow forcing ourselves to do it. So still to this day, every single day, when I get an email that's like, comes to work and you have to read this document or you have to give notes on this thing, my first initial reaction is, I want to delete this email. I don't want to do this. And I think to myself, I can't do it. What if I forgot how to do it? Like my brain isn't ready to process this. I'm still in like coffee mode, or I'm looking at my phone and I'm distracted. And it's like, you have that initial thought. Every single person has it. If you're not a type A person, which I'm not. And then the next step is, let me see if I can make myself do it. And then usually when you make yourself do something, you kind of can get into the flow. So just know that you're not on an island feeling that way. You just have to push past it. Or you're in perimenopause and you should have it checked.
But also, Erin we see each other at 5 a.m. sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like the norm.
Although you usually look put together.
No.
But do you find that the dressing and putting yourself together sort of helps your mood?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you guys, I have a uniform. I'm thinking about dressing everyone else. So I tend to eat the same thing for lunch every day. I tend to wear the same thing every day because I like to take things off the list that I need to think about. Like,
go-to?
I call it cognitive overhead. Like I want to lessen my cognitive overhead as much as possible so that I can like focus on the work that I need to do. So I have a uniform and I just stick to that.
So what is it?
It's typically a button-down shirt. I wear a lot of denim. I mean, I layer it, right? And a jacket or a crew neck sweater. I do a lot of denim on denim. I have lots of jackets, like coats. That's like something that,
So when you say
buy over and over again.
so are you wearing a button down with a white tank and a belt and you're tucking it in? Are you wearing a button down open? Are you wearing give
both?
Us more?
Like I'll wear a button down with a white t-shirt and I'll wear it open with jeans, but I'll tuck in the t-shirt because I'm always trying to define the waist so that I appear, smaller. And then, or I'll just, as I am this is my uniform actually. And I wear it pretty much every day, or I'll wear a crew neck so that I just can't think about it.
What would you say?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a room filled with powerful women who are doing things, who are in the workforce, whatever. What was like the perfect go-to look if you are wanting to pivot, get a new job, and you're going on a job interview? You're going to meet maybe someone that is going to be a potential boss, or What is a great outfit for that?
I would say, again, it sort of, depends on the job, but what gives me a lot of confidence is like a blazer. I like the feeling that, it makes me feel confident. I like the squared off shoulder. It just gives me that extra bit of confidence that I need, like armor. I wear a lot of trousers or denim. Actually one of the denim this is how I came to discover your brand was the Valentina jean, because I like denim that you can like dress up.
Same.
So I have the, light blue with the frayed hem, and that's great for like, like work but when I want to dress up, I'll tend to do like a little bit of a more elevated denim with a jacket. And again, a button down. I mean, it sounds so like basic.
No, I think a white t-shirt that fits you nicely with a belt and a blazer and jeans and boots is a fantastic, maybe not a date outfit with a blazer, but like go to work, go to drinks with girlfriends. I think that's a really
you feel
good outfit.
Polished. And then you add your jewelry so that, your personality is there and you can make it your own. But
a great hoop.
A great hoop.
Also, you know what I love is a white t-shirt with a black V-neck sweater and a blazer.
Yeah. Layers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, this is our time. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for coming. And let's go shop together.
Let's go shop. Negar, are you going to style some people?
Sure. Thank you for having me.